is gonna be a quick little YouTube video explaining who I am, what I'm doing. And so my name's Damian. I go by D-Star. I'm a tattoo artist out of Dallas, Texas. I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. 26 years old. Long story short, I was a hard-headed kid. Didn't listen to my parents. Didn't give a fuck about school. Didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. I just know I wanted to get rich, and I wanted to get rich in all the wrong ways. And I went that route. And you know, as they all say, you can't beat Pablo, you can't beat up El Chapo. I went down prison. I got caught in the system. Did a few years. I signed 5 years. Did 4 years. I did a year on parole last year, and I finished parole on November 25th, 2025. So I'm a free man officially. I did my time. I did good behavior, all that good stuff. I went in there. I went in prison hard-headed, fighting with the laws, the guards, all that shit. As you can see, I didn't go in there with none of this. Like I didn't go in with none of these tattoos, like none of it. So I went in hard-headed my first 2 years, and then we're like at the end of like my third, and I'm going on to my fourth. I kind of let off the gas on crashing out. I started getting wiser. I started getting older, and I was like, man, what's the point? You know, I'm just making my life harder than it has to be at the end of it. Might as well just do my time and be blessed, because at the end, I'm not going to get too far into it. That's going to be a whole nother video. But I was facing a life sentence, life without parole, or death by execution. And so there's that to say. This is just going to be a quick little first YouTube video. Right now I don't have a mic. I don't have much. I'm using my fucking iPhone. This is just documenting who I am, because you have one life, and honestly I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do this, and I'm gonna do it. There's no going back. This is gonna be for me in the end, to look back as to like how far I came from, how I started. And you guys are gonna see me tattoo home base and move around, get home base into actual like tattoo studio. It's gonna be a journey, man. Y'all like and subscribe. But going back into who I am and why I'm tattooing and why I'm choosing, you know, to be who I am, is because again I was locked up in prison. As I was doing my time, I wasn't just fucking off my time. I wasn't just there fucking around. Like, I was drawing for most of the time, literally just straight drawing. I wake up at 6 in the morning, go on them stainless steel tables and start drawing. And I got so good at drawing that people noticed, and I would make birthday cards for people. I would make love letters with drawings on them for people's girlfriends or wives, Mother's Day cards, all this stuff that I can make. I made my own little hustle in there, getting my commissary or even Cash App sometimes. But once I got to a point in drawing where I was really good and people noticed it in the dorm, they all told me, everybody in the dorm, there's 52 people in one little small ass building, right? 4 people in the bunk and 4 people in the little cubicle ass thing. So it wasn't just 2-man cells, it was basically a 4-man cell. Fuck, man, I mean, shit. Just reminiscing back on it, just thinking about it, it's like crazy to think. And now I'm out here literally in my own backyard, not even backyard, my own patio apartment me and my girl just got. Going back to the story, was I got so good that all them people I was locked up with told me to pick up one of them tattoo guns in there and start tattooing. At first I didn't want to. At first I was like, man, fuck that shit. I don't want to fuck somebody up, bro. Fuck, it's not the same. Paper is different. Like, yeah, I can draw pretty badass on paper. I can't do that on skin, bro. It's way different. I mean, man, y'all told me it's the perfect time to do it. You're in prison, bro. You can fuck people up here and you'll be straight. Like, it's good. They just want to get tatted and come home. And it's true. They really did. And I had my homeboys that just got tatted by me too as well. So when I started, they got me a machine in there. And my first homeboy that was like, tattoo me. Fuck it, practice on me. I practiced on him and they came out smooth. They came out live. I was like, oh shit, I did one of these on him. Let me see. I did one of these hundreds, the 100 bill filigrees. I did that shit on him. On his like big shoulder with a gangsta baby angel, cherub angel with a Uzi. And it came out pretty sick. From then on out, once I finished that tattoo, at that moment I knew this is what I wanted to do. I want to be a tattoo artist. I want to do this for a living. I want to take this to the next level automatically. But I didn't think I wanted to do it as I'm doing it now, you know? Like, I had it in my mind at the time while I was in there, but at the time it was just, I'm just going to do this to pass the time. Like, what else am I going to do? I got to do 5 fucking years. Like, I ain't got no better thing to do than tattooing here. Might as well get good at it. And so I got really good at tattooing in there, using their machines, making my own ink, making my own needles, making my own stencils, everything. Making everything is from scratch. Literally doing it from nothing. If people want to go be out here saying that I got it from the ground up. Oh, I had to drop out of college and I had to figure it out. Or, oh, I graduated high school and I had to figure it out. That should be frying me out, bro, because I feel like with my story and how I started tattooing, it's a real story. Like, fam, I learned how to build my own machine, my own needles, my own ink, my own stencil, how to stencil product to even apply the stencil. Like, all these things I had to acquire and make on my own from hand, scratch, from knowledge passed down from other inmates type shit. Like, that's how I learned this shit, and that's why I'm doing it, right? But again, as I go back to the story, I never really was like, you know what, I'm gonna tattoo, I'm gonna make this a career. No, I thought about it and I was like, I'm probably not even good enough for the world, bro. It's probably way different. People that were tattooing out in the free world that got locked up, I would ask them, is it like the same thing or is it different? They'd be like, no, it's way different. The machines are way better, but you can fuck somebody up a lot faster and this and that, X, Y, and Z. And so that kind of like put me down a little bit. Keep in mind, during this time, I'm only like 22, 23 at the time. And that kind of like, I went down a little bit. I'm like, fuck it. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to get accepted. I'm tattooing in prison. I can't get no pictures of the work I'm doing in here. Like, it should make no sense. So I put it to where I'm like, I'm just going to pass the time. I got Inky that way. I did work for work in there. I got my commissary from there. I got Cash App from there. I was able to, get gifts for my family and stuff. My son, during the holidays, my homeboy Mobstar, shout out Mob. He helped me get some gifts to my family while I was still locked up. I just hustled, really. Did a couple of tattoos, was able to run up some money, sent all that money to my boy, and then his family took care of everything else for us. But shout out to him. Going back to the story again, is as time went by, and at the very end of my time, like once I made parole and I was waiting to get shipped off to go to a program, and I'm still tattooing, still basically fucking up. If I would have got caught, I would have lost my parole. Still hard-headed. The homies in there would be like, bro, make this a career, actually take this to the next level, actually go to where you need to go to in life with this shit. And I'm like, you know what, I'll think about it. I don't know if they're gonna accept me, I'm alright, I'm not the best, and let time do its course. I convinced myself, everyone convinced me that I can do it, and I made a game plan with my boy Mobstar. You're gonna see more of him on my channel. Convinced me and him basically to take this shit to the next level. He's a barber. He went to his barber school. He's doing his thing. Proud of my boy. Shout out to my boy again. I love you, brother. You're doing your thing. He's over here cutting his hair like he said he would while we was locked up. I'm doing my tattooing like I said I was doing when we was locked up. Everything we said we were going to do while we was locked up, we're doing it. We're putting one foot after the other. No, we're not where we want to be at in life. But damn it, we're going to get there for sure. We keep walking, we're going to get there. So, going back to the story, once I was ready to come home, I already made a game plan. I'm going to go further into my game plan. I'm going to make this video kind of short. This is just summarizing as to why am I tattooing and, my story on it, my background on it. And I started off in prison. When I came home, August 26, 2024, I immediately went straight to work. Literally, people want to talk about how their first day out, they went back into trapping. Their first day out, they bought a brick. Their first day out, they bought a strap. Their first day out, they got fucked up. Their first day out, they got a bunch of hoes. Bro, my first day out on everything I love, on my granny, on the Lord, strike me down. I went straight to work my first day home. I was able to go straight to work with my dad. He was able to give me a job right away with him, as he runs his own home remodeling business. He started while I was locked up. He was able to give me a position with him right away. I had an ankle monitor, so we had to contact my parole officer beforehand and be like, hey, can he come work? Well, as long as he's home by 7. When I got released, it was 1. He was like, that's perfect. We only need to be there till 5, and we'll be home by then. Okay, bet. I worked my first day out immediately. As soon as I got in the car, hugged my family, cried a little bit. Okay, ate my water burger. First thing I ate, went straight to fucking work. And then once I went to work, and once I got, seen my parole officer, got used to the free world, moved around a little bit, got used to my curfew, I started tattooing home base, started tattooing at a homie's crib, showing people I can tattoo. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just doing what I knew in prison. This is what I knew how to do in prison, and that's how I'm gonna do it. And so I was doing everything prison style. It came to a point when I went to go get some supplies. There was this tattoo shop that I went to that sold supplies, right? And when I went into the shop, got my stuff that I needed, I noticed they had a sign on like tattoo school. So I asked the person, hey, are you guys taking any apprentices? Are you guys like teaching? He was like, let me see some of your work. So I showed him my artwork that I did, all my drawings I did in prison. I did a couple things on my thighs, some tattoos. I showed him that. He's like, oh yeah, you got it. You got it. You need to know a little bit better and how to smooth it. Da, da, da. He's like, pull up. But I was still on the ankle monitor, so I wasn't able to start the apprenticeship until January 1st, 2025. That's when I was like around December, Christmas, they took me off my monitor. I was finally free off of that. I was still on parole, but I didn't have the monitor. I didn't have a curfew no more. So starting January, I told the mentor, I said, hey, I'm coming to the shop January 1st, new year, to do that apprenticeship. I'm off the monitor, like I can go every day now. So I got a new job at a warehouse. January 1st hit. I'm overnight warehouse. I'm going to the apprenticeship, and I did that for basically all of 2025. At the very end of 2025, I got into an accident, almost losing my life. Thank God I'm still here, talking to y'all, letting you know my testimony, my story, my journey. Got into a major accident, lost the position at the apprenticeship. Basically had to start from ground zero again after I just rebuilt everything from ground up. Totaled my first car ever. It was a nice ass 2017 Audi A4. I'm gonna give me an Audi RS7. I'm gonna get all the RS classes and S classes in Audi. Fell in love with the car, fell in love with Audi. But started from ground zero 2026, January 1st. So far so good. This is me right now. We're still in 2026. Almost the end. We're about 6-7 months into the year. I made a whole new Instagram account. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I started from ground up. This whole new Instagram account that I have started from 0 on January 1st, 2026. So far, I've gotten up to 1,000 organically. It's kind of hard, not gonna lie, but still gonna push it. Still, like for me, I'm gonna celebrate. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about celebrating my first 1K Instagram subscribers because that's a big thing. I don't know 1,000 people. Like, bro, that's my first 1,000 followers. Like, I ain't never had that in my life. The most I've had was like maybe 100, and that was when I was just not even focused on anything, just fucking off my life. And I went to the point where I almost fucked it off. And so this right here is like a big little micro wins, like little wins in the journey, right? We're not there on the bigger wins yet, but we're in the small wins, and we're taking everyone for a blessing, right? And so I'm gonna cut it right here. That's basically how I started tattooing. I just got locked up, man, and I'm blessed to be able to be out here and talk to you guys because there was a point where it looked like it wasn't looking too good. I wasn't gonna come home at some point, and so I'm glad and blessed to be able to be out here, talk to y'all, tell you my story, and to also tell people who are going through a tough time, like, man, this too shall pass. Like whatever you're going through right then and there in this moment, in this day, whatever, the worst moments of your life, you'll forget about when the good times come. Fam, I'm in good times right now, and sometimes I forget I was even locked up for years. Sometimes I forget I was even thugging in prison. Like I wasn't just in there just lollygagging. I was getting my heart checked, putting people down, disciplines, a whole bunch of other shit I don't even want to get into, right? But it's like I went through all that. I don't even like think about it no more. It's like a dream. Like it never happened, but you gotta like not let that slide because you gotta remember, like, hey, that's reality. That's waiting for you on the other side. A good person told me when I was locked up and I hit my first unit, on maximum unit, where all the murderers, rapists, everybody, all the big time people go to, Vito. I hit that unit, man. Seen some shit, done some shit, like it was fucked, but long story short, this guy told me, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you're thugging out there, just know, prison is like Motel 6. They got a room available and the lights on 24/7. They got a room for you, it's waiting, they got your name on it, they're just waiting for you to check in. Just remember that light stays on. So, again, like and subscribe. I'm gonna be bringing everybody to my tattoo journey from starting at home to gaining my own tattoo shop. And basically the process on how to do it the right way. If you are an aspiring tattoo artist, if you're an apprentice, if you are someone that wants to, if you're at my point where you just feel like, you know what, I don't really want to work at a shop, what's the point? Like I can make the money on my own and get my own stuff going. If you're at that point, then definitely like and subscribe because this video is for you. I am for you because I'm going to be showing you how to put little systems in your business to run it the right way. Like such as, do you have your consent form set up? Are you making sure your backends are me, your funnels, all these things that it takes to run this business? Make sure you guys are implementing it the right way for free. So that's it, guys. My name is Damian. 26 years old out of Dallas, Texas, black and gray realism tattoo artist. I plan on breaking off into other businesses. I am an entrepreneur. I strive to do my own clothing brand. I strive to open up my own tattoo studio and several of them. I strive to own several businesses. I'm looking at I have 6 businesses in mind that I want to have completed by the time I'm off this earth. And so if you want to join the journey and see somebody come from literally dirt, there's no water, there's no mud, there's nothing. We're coming from straight dehydration, dirt, from ground to sky view. So if y'all want to see some magic happen, if y'all want to learn something, if you want to hear some truth, subscribe, like this video, and let's get to it.